What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode and edition of the Fight Factory Wrestling Podcast right here on the MyFandom YouTube channel, coming to you live from the Richard Lucas Chevrolet and Subaru studio, aka Chop Studios, in beautiful, sunny, cold Matawan, New Jersey. It is Dave Sturchio. It is Officer Chris Payne back in the building across the way. He didn't want to sit in the Tommy Power chair, so he's lounging right now. And he's also the voiceless of the voiceless. So how's that voice working out for you, bro?
It's going great.
Oh my God. This is what happens when you have kids. Not just yelling at the kids to, be like a disciplinarian, but a kid like his. Shout out to Chase, one of the tri-star athletes at age what? 7? 8? 7. Wow.
He's going to be 8.
Yeah, as people are doing...
Turn your vibrator off.
This construction next door. I'm getting a neighbor. Hope it's not a AEW fan. Holy shit, that's really well done. All right, well, anyway.
I think they're sanding.
Yeah, that's not a good time to sand at this point. We have perfectly good wood in this.
So hold on. You can't hear me to begin with.
That is bad news. Anyway.
And then you throw in the DeWalt
nothing
in the
I can do about that. Yo! Anyway,
we're filming.
Oh man, that's actually awful. But it just give him a little knock, just give him a little knock, because they have to know that we're recording. But anyway, that's gonna piss me the fuck off. Anyway, hi everybody.
I never know what they're doing.
I never know what they're doing. They're just rocking and rolling in there. Anyway, we're being brought to you by our good friends over at Pray For Us Clothing. 10% off. No Thanksgiving. If you put that as a promo code, you get 10% off of all their clothing. Super awesome stuff. Steve Gipke was with us last week. He already cleaned them up as far as the merch is concerned. And, of course, all of our friends at the Stand Comedy Club. And, of course, our friends over at Garden State Therapy Group. I'm probably getting that wrong because Tommy didn't give me all the information, but it's our same guys that we had last time.
Read.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same guys that we had last time at the War on the Shore. They're back for another round to sponsor and support Fight Factory Wrestling, and of course the Stunner. I finally got to meet those guys at ACW. They're fantastic people in person. We've had plenty of Zoom calls with those guys, and they're just great. Josh and his company and his crew are awesome people. Good friends with guys such as Y2J. So if Jericho, Chris, my man, if you're not doing anything on November 15th, pop on over to the Starland Ballroom. But yeah, that takes care of most of the sponsors, if not all of them. Again, rushing through that because I got distracted by the guys next door all of a sudden who don't know that we have a studio. I did tell them today, actually. I went over there. I was like, hi, I'm the new neighbors. I bake cookies and turn the music off, But yeah, that's just me being a Karen. But I hope everybody's doing well out there. Pro wrestling.
You're Darren.
Yeah, Darren. Oh, I like that. Darren, Karen. I thought it was Kevin. Somebody told me that a male Karen is a Kevin.
Isn't it a Ken?
Or a Ken. I know a lot cooler Kevins, not Matthews, but a couple of my favorite people on this earth are named Kevin, so I don't want to label it that. But Brett Ernst, a friend of mine, also calls him bitch ass Kevin. So in any event, the show's all over the place already. Hope you guys are doing well out there. We're 23 days away.
What is the equivalent of a male Karen?
Hey Siri, is that gonna spit it out right away?
Yeah. It's Ken, Kevin, Chad, or Greg.
Wow, my boy Greg. Shout out to Greg, you Karen. So
don't do that.
Yeah, right.
Don't do that. This isn't fucking Breakfast Club. Yo, shout out.
Yo, shout out. But yeah, no, listen. 23 days away from.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's getting close. No Thanksgiving. Card is fully booked, so stop DMing us. No, I do want to. You know what it is? It's kind of weird because I've been seeing a lot of DMs lately, and I think that's good. It's a testament to what kind of production we're putting on and what kind of company we're running and how we treat our people that work for us. So I'm all for
people want to work.
The people want to work, and that's cool. Like I said, I would recommend not. They're gonna cut right through the wall. It's like, hey, we're here.
You ever see Accepted?
Yes. Yes. Tell me about my wiener. No.
We're expanding the rooms.
Yeah. But it's a testament to us, I think. We were talking in pre about how we think we are coming across. But again, we're very, very new, but we're very, very educated in wrestling. We want to make sure that we have the best of the best. And a lot of the DMs that are coming over, a lot of these guys looked apart. I'll forward you a lot of them. I don't know why they're forwarding all to me. Most of the time they double dip. They'll send me a message. I think what they should do, or what they do is they go on to our Fight Factory Wrestling Instagram page, and then they see the owners listed, and then they're like, okay, I'm gonna follow all these guys. I'm gonna DM them. Some of them looked apart, but again, I don't give a shit how many titles you've won on the independents. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's just a matter of, do you market yourself? Do you, like, I'm so sick and tired of people saying, and I say this to Tommy D all the time. He's like, I just don't know how to work social media. It's 2025, guys. Just fucking learn. Like, I've self-taught a lot of shit. You know, half the stuff that I do in the studio. Do you see this whole set? Yeah, I had to learn all this on the fly. I've never built a set before. I've never done anything in pre or post production. So learn, guys. That's all I can say. But we're very close and very excited. Like I said, I talked to the guys at the Stunner. They're very pumped up about it. What they did over at ACW, which was once again a phenomenal show. They put on a banger show once again. Sold out that place. I didn't see one seat available. And I guess, you know, listen, when you corner a market like they did in Hudson Valley, it's very easy to just keep coming back because WWE's not going there anytime soon. AEW, TNA, nobody's really going up there. So I think that's why they got.
She takes a kid there every time.
Huh?
Girl that I work with takes him to every show.
Oh, really?
Yep.
And has she said anything about the experience?
She's like, it's a great. She's like, it's around the corner from the house. It's great experience.
It is
doesn't break the bank.
Top notch, and I think I'm more excited about that as we kind of, you know, I took it upon myself to finally, you know, me and Payne and the guys have been talking about the next date that we want to run, and we kind of locked down the 21st of March. So I kind of teased it, and in my mind, I'm like, you know, this is going to be one of those shows where we're able to doll it up the way we want to. Starland Ballroom's already like turnkey. It's a beautiful facility. Obviously, the beach. Payne had everything to do with what that looked like. But now our next venue, which we'll announce in a couple weeks, it's something that it's not a never before done venue. I'll say that. But it's very exciting stuff. We're very excited about it. And we have the ability to lower our prices, and there's not going to be fees out the ass. And we're going to talk to Savvy Seats, our friends over there. We'll be selling those tickets through Savvy Seats. So we'll make sure, you know, we take care of the consumer rather than bang them over the head with a bunch of fees. So yeah, so they
again,
like,
not our fault.
No, not our fault. And I don't think anybody looks at us like those sons of bitches, you know? In fact, we agreed to lower our prices because of the fees.
Because of the fees.
Right. So if we would charge normal price, we would have been making some more money at this point, but we're not. So we did what we thought was right for the fans.
Fan friendly.
Yeah, fan friendly. And so we're just gonna try to cater to our fans, and like I said, in March, and then possible things down the pike in the spring, and then obviously, you know, we'll talk to Tiki about War on the Shore 3, and there's just a lot of cool shit down the pike. Very excited about it, and very excited to work with guys like the Stunner. They have fantastic coverage. They did a lot of cool interviews. I almost felt like I felt like Squeak from basketball. They're like, hey, you want to do an interview? I was like, me? I was like, you got Santana, Nick Nemeth, and a bunch of those guys over there. Like, what do you want to talk to me for? They're like, oh, you know, to promote your show. I was like, done. And I sat down. So a lot of fun. Awesome. Start to finish. ACW did it again. Congratulations to the new ACW Tag Team Champions. Sorry to say, Josh and Sent to Slaughter. Lost that thing, and then a backstage altercation, and it's just a lot of shit boiling over from Mischief Night.
I thought Josh would have been icing his bowls.
Dude, how many nut shots is that dude gonna take?
I mean,
and then get flexed on.
He doesn't need him anymore. He's got the kids.
He got flexed on. You saw that, right? Mrs. Delicious
4 times
flexed on every corner of the damn show, man. She had her moment. She had her moment, and you know what? That's justified. You crashed their wedding. You know, you did a lot of really horrible shit leading up to this. So
I would have went too, though. Where's my invite?
Yeah, right. I would have totally went.
They were dressed appropriately.
They were dressed appropriately. I think it was Donovan who said, and I quote, "I wore my best T-shirt for this." So, they concluded with a fantastic ladder match. Great spots. It was cool, and like I said, Payne, you know this too. Like being around. It's something that I don't like to come off as annoying as a promoter.
Wow.
No, how much time you got? No, but like as a when you were a worker, active, I don't know about you, but when I was even coming up in commentary, even an active worker, there's nothing more impressive than like hanging around the ring and hearing and listening to how people put their stuff together.
Yeah.
That shit was cool to me. And I was able to hear everything that they were doing and made a couple suggestions and stuff like that. And they took my input seriously, and I was just like, I guess I've been around the block a little bit, and maybe my opinion is valid, because other promotions won't. They would be like, yeah, all right, dude, whatever, we're gonna do this. But ACW has treated everybody as just like gold, and very proud to work for those guys, and you got to get to a show. You have to. Like, you got to take the truck up with us.
No problem. Come with my shift.
Yeah. So I'll patrol the streets. You go to Poughkeepsie. So they're back in for the Poughkeepsie Rumble on January the 3rd, I believe, is the first Saturday in January. Poughkeepsie Rumble. Going to be exciting. It looks like it's going to be Mike Santana versus Matt Cardona, TNA champ versus new ACW champ. Sorry to Richard Holiday. But yeah, they continue to build, and just the storylines and the production value, and everybody over there is just aces, man. They're just aces, and they treat everybody awesome. But something, Payne, that sparked your interest in the Stunner interview was that our good friend Josh at the Stunner decided to bookend our interview with a little bit of pick your poison type deal.
Fantasy.
He asked me a little fantasy question with Survivor Series coming up in a month or so. It is Survivor Series time. And, back in the day, and I'm not talking about War Games now, because War Games is War Games. It's not the same. Back in the day.
I mean, you got to be kidding me.
Back in the day, it was so much more interesting to me for Survivor Series when there was these classic, elimination matches, and is the guy that's down to one, can he fight back? Oh, he's gonna fight back too, but then ultimately lose, and like so many cool shit, so much cool shit. And so he asked me my fantasy lineup for 4 guys. Now I took my favorites. I didn't say like build the best. All right, build the best of the best. I took my favorite wrestlers. I said Shawn Michaels would be my team captain. I said you add Brock Lesnar for the size and the strength, for the aura. You add the tribal chief Roman Reigns, and then I took a side step, and I said, you know what? Let's give some credit where credit's due. Put Mike Santana, the brand new TNA champion, on my team. And I looked at that. I was like, that's a pretty solid fucking team. Payne's response was, your team is awful. so Payne, I would love nothing more to hear your. And can I guess them? Because I already
fucking know them.
I was gonna say if there's 4, all right, 4 past, present, future, whatever, right? I'm just gonna guess them, and then you can rattle off yours. To me, if I know Chris Payne the way I know Chris Payne,
You're such a douche.
it's Hulk Hogan, it's Macho Man, it's AJ Styles, and it's Jeff Hardy.
Negative.
No?
No.
Damn, I thought I had it.
You missed it.
Right, go ahead. It's all right, Hogan. Okay.
Oh no, wait, you're right. Yes.
I nailed it.
Yeah,
I fucking nailed Wow, dude, and there was no discussion whatsoever.
I had Warrior originally, but I would definitely do Macho.
Yeah, and see now if you take those 2 teams,
AJ Styles, I don't give a shit what anybody says, is the greatest cruiserweight of all time.
I think it goes beyond cruiserweight.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, yeah, because he gets put into that category a lot.
I know
think he's one of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
He just won the Raw Tag Team Championship.
Who fucking said it? Paul Heyman said it in an interview that he's the greatest worker he's ever seen in his life.
I don't think he gets the recognition that he deserves. He really doesn't.
And I think it's because he got to WWE so late in his career. But if you look at the body of work that he did, they literally the stuff that Cena said about him in the ring the other day for the pre-match, and my fucking voice is so annoying.
I can't wait till AI tries to fucking
the face that runs the
transcribe this shit.
place, legitimately was like that guy. They built TNA off of him. They brought their names in and whatever, but TNA was built off AJ Styles.
So now, all right. Would you say that he's and again, he's one of the best. I think he's one of the best. But do you think this is the biggest fumble of a crossover guy ever? Like, considering, all right, look, we all seen his great matches in WWE, but from where he came from, top of the mountain TNA, and then he goes to WWE, he comes out in the Rumble, and you're like, holy shit, the phenomenal thing comes over. Roman Reigns is the guy in the ring, and you feel like this energy, like, oh my God, it's about time, because you never thought in a million fucking years that AJ Styles would wind up in a WWE ring. He did. Do you look at his WWE in-ring career as something like special? Because again, moments, yes, but overall body of work, I don't know, man.
Well, he's got a Hall of Fame career in WWE. If you take away this up, he does.
Yeah.
He's been champion multiple times, United States champion, Intercontinental champion. I don't know if he's been a take. I can't remember if
he's ever won the world title?
Sure he did.
What? I'm just off the top of my head, I don't remember.
But I mean, if you just take that alone, he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
I believe he is.
But I just think storyline wise, there's so many ways they could have went with him, and they just kind of mid-carded him out for a long time.
Yeah, and they kind of gave him the rub just because he was there. But I mean, if you go back and look what he did in TNA, the matches he was having, I mean, he was working with the top of the top.
Not to quote
Kurt
Meltzer,
Angle,
but 5 stars everywhere.
You know, Kurt Angle was
yeah.
So, and then look what he did on the Indies when he went to New Japan and stuff like that. So
he started the Bullet Club
the
over there.
Bullet Club is legitimately because of him.
Yeah.
So
And him.
And now look at all those guys that were in Bullet Club that came over and did what they did.
Yeah.
The Good Brothers.
The Good Brothers did amazing. Finn Balor.
Finn Balor, Kenny Omega.
Yeah, all these guys.
Tama Tonga Loa, all those guys.
All the Tongas.
No, seriously.
I know. It's just, like I said, maybe it's recency bias. Like he's in there with John Cena, and then he's gone on record to say that 2026 is it for him.
I'd love, and Mike said it himself, he loved his dream matches, AJ Styles. I'd love to see that match.
AJ and Mike Santana?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. And you know what? That's absolutely possible. With the TNA WWE crossover and the NXT stuff.
And that's another reason why I think he's a shoe-in Hall of Famer, because of the TNA working with WWE, the crossover stuff.
Yeah.
I think that makes him a shoe-in. Because now they'll no doubt lend them TNA footage to.
Oh yeah, I mean they own the whole thing as far as the library.
I mean, they
stuff.
literally mentioned his Bullet Club affiliation on WWE TV.
Right.
So I don't know. In my mind, he's one of the greatest of all time. I mean, if you took one of his skills and said what was his deficiency, probably talking a little bit, but even still.
He's had some crazy good promos too.
Right.
Yeah, he gets lost in the shuffle. I think it's weird.
Jeff Hardy's another one. He said it if he was sober, he would have been John Cena, and his
who would have been John Cena?
Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy would have been as big as John Cena.
100%.
What? Like, really? You think that?
He was a WWE World Champion, WWE Heavyweight Champion.
I remember.
Hall of Fame tag team, definitely Hall of Fame tag team partner.
I mean, the Hardys are in
Multiple runs
without question.
in IC with the IC championship. His feuds with Umaga.
Oh wow! You know what? A lot of that shit gets lost too,
right?
Because it just wasn't as booming as wrestling is now,
right? And think about the time lost because he got released because of his issues and troubles and stuff like that.
I mean, and so bravo to Jeff for now getting not only back into the fold, but like. Still doing it at a high level, you know what I mean? Like these are, again, the Swantons aside, like, and his work rate might be a little different and limited as he gets older, but like Hardy had, and I think it goes, I think the hardest, besides the chair shot between JBL and Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, the one he gave Brock?
Oh my God.
With the wrong side of the plate.
Yeah, dude. That thing, that might be the loudest
chair shot I've ever heard in my life.
Ever. Like a gunshot, dude. Oh my God, I remember that like it was yesterday. But yeah, look, you have a point with Jeff Hardy. I don't know about the Cena level, but like as far as work rate and notoriety and like making wishes and shit like that, I don't know if anybody's gonna touch Cena. But
no, I mean, look, he got released for how many years was he in TNA?
True. And not for nothing, a lot of cool shit in TNA too.
Right.
Came out to his own music, did the makeup, the glow and the dark shit. Like that's
when he really, really found himself with the art and the music and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I got to see one of his concerts live and in person at Chicago at Starcast. That was awesome.
I've met him a ton of times. I was able to work him.
That's right. We did send that the other day in the group chat, you taking that incredibly soft Swanton bomb.
The stiffest bomb he's ever given.
Well, apparently.
I was here for it.
I think Chernoff said it. He says that if he doesn't know you, he will do it like that. If he works with you every night and you're like a known commodity, he'll be nice and
similar.
Soft. What was it?
It depends on where he is.
In life? Or in the ring?
In the ring.
Okay. Because
if he's on the indies, he's going to protect himself.
Correct.
If he's on TV, he's going to protect the product.
And guess what? He wasn't on TV. So
it's filmed.
It's out there. It's in the ether.
Hey, listen, I took 3 fucking finishes in a row from 3 guys that
was incredible. That
pretty big at one
great.
point.
Wait, it was
to get to that sequence.
It was the Shell Shock.
No. It was the
Twist of
Fate, Shell Shock, Swanton.
Oh, incredible. What a bump machine Chris Payne was. So that's cool, man. That's fucking awesome, actually. You think about it. Like,
and then the picture that we took that we got in trouble for.
Oh, yeah. Take the picture. Everybody, take the fucking picture. Listen, you're dead, it's over.
Listen, if it was BWO in Florida, it would have been fine.
Right? Yeah. Oh, boy.
Fuck you.
Which I think we had them. Did we not have the Hardys? I don't know. I don't fucking remember that. That's a blur. It was a long time ago. Orlando, WrestleCon, all that fun shit. But anyway, so yeah, my fantasy team would definitely beat his fantasy team.
You're out of your mind.
Putting him back a whole circle. Brock would eat him alive by himself.
Let me ask you a question. Which guy on your team, besides Santana, would actually be like, Yeah, all right, go ahead, go take it. Which one? Sean and his fucking Uber Alpha?
What? You know what's funny? I posted that on TikTok, and somebody's comment was, well, that team's not getting along. There's like so many egos in that one. Yeah, so poor Santana's got to eat everything. He's going to be the Chris Payne of the Hardys match with Ryback. I
ain't mad at it.
Yeah. In the camaraderie department, we don't excel there. But, all right, fine. If Tommy D was here, he'd be like, I don't even know what the hell he would talk.
You got the Beast Reincarnate, the Sexy Boy, and then fucking the Tribal Chief.
Right.
Good luck with that one.
A lot of egos.
A lot of egos.
If Tommy Tequila was here, he would say Effie, and maybe like
Danhausen.
so 3 Effies and a Danhausen, and then Tommy D over here would probably be like, Jim Cornette, fucking Jim Cornette.
Tommy wants...
Careful.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Tommy wants Effie, Adrian Adonis, Adrian Street, and fucking Rico.
Managed by the model Rick Martel. Shit, what else? One of the Freebirds is in there somewhere.
And Luna Vachon.
Luna's in there at some point for no reason.
Just because we got to get a female with a shaved head.
Yeah,
with tattoos.
so if you see this clipped up or anything like that, drop your Fantasy 4 Survivor Series match. Your favorites, not so much we're not being real. Stone Cold Taker. Like, I get it. All that shit's
Put your
fine.
personal faves
Your
in there.
personal favorites as your Ultimate Warriors and your Hulkamaniacs and all that fun shit. So anyway, do that. But you're also rocking a fantastic shirt.
Yes, I am.
Halloween Havoc is
one of the greatest entrances.
It is. It's coming soon to NXT. Are you a fan?
Nope.
No, I was gonna say you hate that, right?
Because they still look at WCW as second tier. Everything that
you don't think it's homage?
No, I think it's.
It's a diss.
I kind of maybe not now, but when it was coming out like that, I think it was definitely intended that way.
Really?
But now because it's been happening for the past several years, I think they look at it as homage. I look at it as like second class citizens.
Wow. All right. Well, then Halloween Havoc is on the good Halloween Havoc.
Every fucking WCW main event is now a fucking NXT.
Great American Bash. I think
Halloween Havoc.
To me, that seems like it's a. Hey, we don't want to forget this.
No,
so let me include it.
You had fucking tombstones with smoke machines.
Would
and
you
fucking,
be okay with
and
the
graveyards.
WWE? Would you be okay with the WWE taking it?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, they technically are with NXT.
No, they do that in a studio where they train. No,
yeah, that's very true. It's like order the smoke and the skulls.
I want the 300-foot pumpkin with Snickers on it.
That's perfect.
I want the smoke machines, the fake graveyard.
Yeah, if we had our way, obviously, I know our
Brought to you
original
by Slim Jim.
our original intent was to have our show Halloween themed, right? And we tried, and it didn't work out schedule wise. So then we shifted on over to what we thought was going to be.
It was going to be a great show. We already had the name Hell at the Harbor.
We had a whole bunch of shit, and I've actually seen other independent promotions actually call their stuff Halloween Havoc, and I'm just like, hey guys. By the way, it's not. So it's like, I don't know what they think they can
point
do.
of order.
Yeah. Copyright infringement, maybe? I'm not sure if that works. Some kind of trademark.
At least we did War on the Shore and didn't go bash at the beach.
Right, exactly. Logo, however, it's just a little smidge.
Doesn't look anything like it.
Homage, though. Homage.
Doesn't look anything like it. It's not even close.
Yeah.
I mean, we have 2 surfboards and
it's
trees.
Shark bites.
Shark fin.
Yeah, so Halloween Havoc, right? It's coming up. Very excited to see.
Still one of the most colorful, coolest graphics out there in wrestling.
Really is. And it's funny because you had mentioned in pre, like, let's talk a little Halloween Havoc. And I was like, sure. I wasn't a WCW guy. I wasn't. I was WWE through and through. I would put on Nitro when it, felt fit. I'm going to look up something right now just because the Google is the way of the world here, and I got a laptop here today. So, greatest Halloween Havoc matches ever.
They're probably going to go number 1 with Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio.
Let's see. It's every WCW Havoc ranked and everything. So, shit, where do they start? There's 12. Is there 12? Yeah, there's 12. These are complete pay-per-views. So 12 pay-per-views The worst one, according to
Wait,
this.
worst match or worst show?
Worst show.
Try and get the best matches, and then let's see if I can get half of them.
Okay. Because I was looking at 10 best matches of WCW. Here you go. Ringside. Here you go. Perfect.
So hold on.
Credit.
Don't say it.
10, I'm not going to say it, but okay. Yeah, there's 10 listed here.
All right, no particular order. I'll say the matches that just pop off in my head.
Okay. And I'll look at the
Hogan,
list.
Macho Man.
Let's see here. I'm going into the 7s now, so it's not there yet. Not there yet. Maybe it's a top 5. You said Hogan Savage.
Hogan Savage, I believe.
Ooh, is it? All right, it's not in the top 3. It's not in the top 2. It's not in here as a top 10.
Eddie Ray.
Eddie Ray is listed here as the number one greatest Halloween Havoc match of all time.
Okay.
The costume or the gear
He's
that
in
Ray
all
is
purple.
all purple with like the stripes and shit.
Eddie's
Very
got
cool.
gray and gold and black.
Yes. Oh, damn, you're good. That's pretty psychotic, but okay.
Hogan Giant.
I'm not seeing Hogan Giant here. No.
I might be going over main events too, by the way.
Yeah, because there's other matches that completely.
Goldberg DDP.
Goldberg DDP was ranked
3. 2.
3.
3.
Yeah, Goldberg DDP in 1998 was the.
Jesus Christ. Goldberg,
What were they wearing?
Goldberg Sid.
Goldberg.
It might not be one of the best matches because I mean, look at the
That's for
wrestlers.
you though, and that's a nostalgic thing. Wow, already 1990, 97, Las Vegas sudden death match. Do you know what that one was? That was DDP Macho.
DDP. Okay, for the belt.
So that was pretty dope.
Wait, did DDP win that one?
Controversy reared his ugly head and all the fake Sting later revealed to be Hulk Hogan. Cracked DDP in the chest with a baseball bat, giving Savage the win.
Savage the win.
So Savage won that one. Ranked here as, did we say the number 2 yet? Number 2. Did you say Hogan Flair?
Hogan Flair was a steel cage match.
Yes, career versus career in '94.
Career.
So I got to assume that Flair lost. It says career versus career cage match.
And the Eddie Ray one was mask title for the cruiserweight.
So that's the top 3. We said the 3. Number 4, it's a tag team match. Can you think of a tag team match?
Steiner's
Vader.
Versus? Fuck. Abdullah?
No, it's actually. It was one of the videos that you sent over, or maybe was it you? Or I was like, dude, this is too much. It was a roast of Flair's last match roast, and they mentioned one of
Von Erichs?
No. They mentioned
Knobs. The Nasty Boys.
It's the Nasty Boys. 1990, the U.S. Tag Team Champion. U.S. Tag Team Championship. What the fuck is that?
NWA.
Oh, okay. Something to that effect. All right. So the 5th one was mentioned.
Steiner's, right?
Say what?
Was that a steel cage match?
No.
No.
It was just normal. Hot tag to Rick. Got a great reaction. Blah, blah, blah. Sags finished Knobs got finished off with a Frankensteiner, a.k.a. one of the moves that fucking Braun Breaker does at any point of the match.
Did you know that Scott Steiner invented the 450?
Scott Steiner invented the 450?
Splash. In like 1987
See, you know what's crazy? I know Big Papa Pump, and that's a lot. And I remember the Steiner Brothers because you know what it is? I remember their fucking theme music as the Michigan thing back in the day. But I wish I focused more on WCW Steiners because I feel like they had some fucking incredible matches.
They were the best.
So I can go back and watch with all my stuff thanks to my boy Kurt. So all right, so in 1996, there's a Cruiserweight Championship match between 96. Slim Jim fucking ring post.
Yes.
Talk about
and they had
marketing.
Slim Jim in 4 corners.
Yes.
Yeah.
And even the turnbuckles were yellow.
Yep.
So it was a rubber match between.
Hold on. Oh, okay. So rubber match.
So it was a rubber match, but they were tied 2-2. So this is the 5th time they met. It was none other than
Psychosis.
Nope.
Juventud.
Close.
One of the Guerreros.
You mentioned it before. He's in one of the top ones.
Eddie.
Rey Mysterio.
Oh, Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio versus
Billy Kidman.
Guy who supposedly had 1,000 holds. I don't know. You can count them.
1,000 what?
Holds. Dean Malenko.
Oh, Dean.
Yes. Here's one that you probably would never say, and they ranked it on this thing. And this is ringsidelogic.com. So I just want to make sure that it's like
what's the stipulation before you give me the match?
It was a television championship match from 1993.
Television championship match from 1993. Rick Martel. Rick Martel.
No, it was
Booker T or
the Bulldog. British Bulldog versus Lord Steven Regal.
Oh, God.
right? But you would think in a wrestling aspect, you're probably looking at this like, fuck yeah, you know what I mean? Like they would absolutely slap.
Slap.
I said it. I said it. Not-
Fucking 40.
Number 8 was in the Thunderdome in 1989.
89. All right, so we got to be Sting.
It's got to be Sting. Sting, and it was actually Sting had a teammate, which was very odd. It was Surfer Sting, obviously. Everybody
Right,
knows.
Surfer Sting.
And one of the goats.
No, Lex.
No.
No.
He wasn't there yet. He wasn't there until 93.
Sting. Give me a second.
This
Sting.
is actually like a fantasy matchup 101, and it went down in 1989 in the Thunderdome. It was a precursor to the Hell in a Cell, so it was like a very big type feel.
Sting.
And man, when I'm looking at this on the top, and if anybody's listening right now, they're probably like they're yelling at their camera, they're yelling at their TV, that they know what I'm talking about here.
Vader?
Let's just say, I'll give you some hints. Sting, I'll just say Sting and Ric Flair were a team.
It was Flair.
Okay.
Flair's in the blue.
Flair is in the blue. Psycho. What's Sting in?
Orange.
Just black.
Black.
But black pants, but it looks like he's got some cool makeup going on. It's a side profile shot. And their opponents.
Is he in neon green face paint?
I can't see that far. There is some neon green in there. Speaking of green, there was a mist from this person.
Muda.
Great Muda and his tag team partner had a university. Can I give you a nice little...
Had a university?
Had his own university. Same with the people next door. Some people called it Funk University. Terry Funk.
It's not true.
Yeah.
Couldn't put my...
Number 9 here is a Texas death match in 1993.
Steve Williams.
No.
Shooter.
No. No, man. God damn it. Batman!
No, I get Mick Foley.
Cactus Jack against
Jesus Christ. Vader.
Cactus Jack and Vader in a Texas death match. And coming in at number 10 on this list, 1995 tag team match. Oh, my God. Another one that I'm just like, holy shit, this must have been great.
Harlem Heat.
No.
Damn.
Well, it looks like Sting and Flair tagged up a lot. So they're the tag team there.
All right, so they got to be a heel matchup.
Yeah, I would say so. It's a little... All right, so I'm just going to say this. There was a feud that no one ever would see. Blank teamed up with Blank, and the duo teased a 4 Horsemen reunion minus the Nature Boy. So 2 opponents were going to tease a 4 Horsemen reunion against Sting and Flair.
All right, give me a second.
Which to me is
give me
a fantastic...
Wyndham?
No.
God. Oh, so Arn Anderson.
Arn Anderson and...
Is it Tully?
No.
No, it's not Tully.
No.
Not Oli.
This would be a new member because he wasn't original, but...
Well, wait, didn't they put Lex in there as one of them?
No.
I'm trying to go through the members of the Horsemen. So like Tully, Arn, Mongo.
No, like I told
Benoit,
you, it wasn't whatchamacall. It wasn't
in 95?
Yeah. It wasn't somebody that was an original
Sid.
No. I'll just give it to you. He has a son who wrestles currently on NXT. Looks just like him. So
I mean, Jesus Christ.
A little bit of a loose cannon, if some say.
Oh, Pillman.
Brian Pillman.
Wow.
So Byron Pillman Sr. tagged up with Arn Anderson to take on Flair and
so that had to be
Sting.
Is that before or after the Blondes?
After, I would say, yeah, because by then Stone Cold was over at WWF,
right? And then so was Pillman.
Yep.
He's not wearing the fucking orange there, jump flying, is he?
He was, yeah. You're sick. There's something wrong with you, actually. It's either a figure addiction or you just have this photographic memory.
You tell me gear, I'll tell you the match.
Yeah,
you tell
right.
me, you give me
It's kind of crazy.
Fucking stipulation. I'm like,
All right, so according to Dave Meltzer, who nobody really takes serious anymore, it's a Halloween Havoc best and worst matches in history, according to Meltzer, year by year. So the best matches he has, and maybe you could shed some light on some of this. We already mentioned 89. It was Muda and Funk, Ric Flair and Sting. 90 was what we mentioned already, the Steiner Brothers and the Nasty Boys. 91, this is a fucking off-the-wall one. Bobby Eaton versus Terry Taylor.
Beautiful Bobby Eaton against Terry Taylor.
And as a sub match that ranked with a 3.5 stars, Dustin Rhodes and Steve Austin.
Yeah, okay.
Awesome. And then 92, I would pay to see this a million times over. 92 was Brian Pillman versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Oh, wow.
That's a good one, too. 93, Cactus Jack Vader. We already said that. It was a Texas death match. 94, retire cage match was Hogan and Flair. 95, we said that already. Arn Anderson, Pillman, Flair, and Sting. 96 and 97 both featured Rey Mysterio Jr. 96 was Dean Malenko. 97 was Eddie. 98,
Goldberg
and DDP. Yep. And
if I'm not mistaken, I'm probably wrong. I'm almost positive that that's where the DDP, the cutter out of nowhere came from. Because he put him up for the hammer, the jackhammer.
And he just fell.
Slipped a slam and fucking went behind and twisted into it.
And then, of course, 99, Eddie Guerrero versus Perry Saturn.
Oh, my God.
And 2000, which was, I guess, the
fucking
Perry Saturn. The last Halloween Havoc was the year 2000. What the fuck? It looks like a triple threat tag team match between the Boogie Nights. Who the fuck are the Boogie Nights?
Okay.
Am I wrong here? I don't know who the Boogie Nights are. The Filthy Animals. This is bad WCW booking. And the Natural Born Thrillers. Sorry.
Well, the Filthy Animals, wasn't that the fucking who's in that?
I don't know. But can I? He put a ranking by year of the worst match of every Halloween Havoc, and the stars. He actually gives -2 to some of them. Like, that's how bad they were. 1989, the worst match was the Cuban Assassin versus Tommy Rich, 0 stars. 1990, a -2 rating from Dave Meltzer. So this goes to show you how much he liked the match. The Fabulous Freebirds versus the Renegade Warriors.
Oh my God!
Couldn't tell you. 1991, the Chamber of Horrors was Abdullah the Butcher, Cactus Jack, Scott Hall, Vader versus.
Is that a cage match?
Yeah, I guess so. Chamber of Horrors, I guess.
Right, Steiner. Just Rick? No,
the Steiners.
Jesus Christ.
Sting.
Gotta be Flair.
Vader. El Gigante?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is that?
Johnny Gonzalez.
Oh my God. I didn't know he had a post WWE career. That's amazing. Wait, was it post WWE career?
No,
that was before.
It's pre.
So Vince saw Giant Gonzalez and said,
what year? That's 80 something, right?
That was 80. This was 91.
91. Right. So then, like 94
is when he did the WrestleMania 9.
They came in and did, yeah.
Wow. But again, you see a guy like that and you just look at him as his stature, but he can't wrestle.
What the fuck is WrestleMania 9? WrestleMania 6 was 90. So 93, he was in WWE.
Wow. All right. Good for him. 92, Masahiro Chono versus Rick Rude. He gives that one a -3. Wow. So that must have fucking sucked.
Rude?
A Rick Rude match with a -3? That must mean Chono did no.
He must have hated that motherfucker from the Vince days in WWE.
93. What the fuck? Charlie Norris. Is any relation to Chuck? Ice Train and the Shockmaster versus the Equalizer and Harlem Heat, sucker. Holy shit, they give 1 star for that one.
Oh, come up for you.
Oh, God. This has gone long on, but I'll just roll through the next ones. 94, Dave Sullivan versus Kevin Sullivan, the Sullivan brothers, I guess.
But which one killed Benoit?
Right, 95.
I'm just going to glaze over it. Go ahead.
I mean, because it's like, I somewhat buy that. I buy into that theory. I don't know why, but I do.
Because it's me, and I explained it very well.
Right. You articulate all this shit. 95, Lex Luger and Meng, a -1. Okay. So now I have some thoughts.
Dave's got some reservations.
96. He said the worst match on the card with a 1-star rating was Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage.
Okay.
Was that bad?
It's Hogan and Savage.
But in 96, was it bad? I mean, I don't know about all that. But anyway, 97, a little bit of, how do you do the dance? The Alex Wright? Alex Wright against Steve Mongo McMichael. 98, oh my God. A -5 stars. So we're on the complete opposite side of the spectrum, and I can assure you that this was probably the greatest, worst buildup of all time, ever.
Oh my God, please don't tell me.
It's the worst WCW match ever.
This doesn't involve a basketball player, does it?
No, it does not.
Okay.
But close enough because it was so bad. Dude, the worst buildup of all time. Like, you couldn't replicate what they did in the WWE. They tried.
Hogan Warrior.
Hogan Warrior. And this goes...
You never, ever beat me.
We got a quarter star in 99. Alex Wright versus Brad Armstrong. I guess that's also the Road Dogg's brother.
Yes, it is.
And then 2000, a -2.5. And this sucks because I kind of really like the one guy. I was a big Mike Awesome guy. Like, I really liked
loved
Mike
Awesome.
Mike Awesome versus Vampiro.
Shit the bed in fucking...
Versus Vampiro was a 2.5. Vampiro, sad to say, did not make ACW. But anyway, those are the best and the worst, according to Mr.
why?
Meltzer. Well, I don't know. I don't know why, but... In any event, that was a little fun conversation to have as Halloween Havoc is approaching, and Halloween's Chris Payne's favorite holiday of the year. I don't like Halloween, and it's not. I don't want to say that. It's not fair to say I don't like Halloween. I just don't. I don't know. I guess maybe because I just didn't like to dress up. As now sitting in for Chris Payne is Pumpkin Payne with a new 1-of-1 custom gold and blue old school WWF colors Fight Factory Wrestling hat.
Buy my merch.
Was that your oh God. Shake everything up. Was that your idea behind that?
Couldn't do that again if I wanted to.
Yeah, it landed
Not
on-
hit anything and go.
hit the wire.
Well, it's not a tripod.
That's very true. Is that what you were inspired with the old WWF with Fight Factory Wrestling?
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be this blue and yellow. It was supposed to be a different hat, and she got the wrong one. I was like, fuck it, just
I
go
kind
with
of
it.
dig it. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, I like it too.
So it's pretty cool. But anyway, guys, listen, 23 days away. Please go buy your tickets right now. StarlandBallroom.com. Find us on the calendar. I was there the other day, just doing a little promo ski in front of the world. Wound up on the fucking... I hit invite to collaborate. I was like, they're never gonna. And then next thing you know, I'm like, oh, I'm on the fucking Starland Ballroom thingy. I was like, that makes no sense. So anyway,
Who was there first, Dave?
Yeah, you were there first. And I don't know if you invited the collaboration, but I did that just for a shot in the dark. But yes, the tickets are moving. We're getting closer, so very excited about that. We're like 3 seats away from the front row stage seats being sold out. So go check those out. It's probably the best, in my opinion, the best seat in the house. First row is great. You're right on top of the wrestlers. It's awesome. But like first row stage,
You get to see everything.
you are like right there. Any stage seats, I think, are
Dialed
just line of
in,
sight.
no obstruction.
Zero. We had a fucking hell of a card to deliver to you. We just announced Big Trouble Ben Bishop will be joining us as well. We might have some updates with other stars in the very, very near future. Can't do nothing about what happens in life. It's wrestling, and card always subject to change.
But we still love you.
Yes, of course. There's no ill will towards anybody that has to go be a champ somewhere. You know what I mean? So
What are you going to do?
yeah, what are you gonna do? So anyway, this Saturday night, if you're not doing anything, I'm only plugging the place because, you know, they followed me and they did the right thing. The Carteret Performing Arts Center, myself and the two Tommy Sandwich, 2-ton Tommies, will be 2-ton Tommies and myself will be over there.
Please get them trained so they can wrestle.
All right, it would be against me and you.
I'm not tagging with you.
You're not tagging with me?
No, Hogan.
There's lust in your eyes.
There's lust in your eyes, Hogan.
I can only imagine. I can imagine us tagging now.
You go to tag, I slap your hand.
No. It's like you miss a move, any move, and I'm just gonna start yelling as if it's a text. You piece of shit! Hey, what the fuck? And you're gonna be on the ground. You know, I'm really tired of these outbursts. It's like I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to him. Oh my god. Anyway,
I was talking to him.
Anyway, great
You
show
guys are like a fucking
between
night
me
at a
and
barbecue.
the
Oh, damn that. Just call me a tick. I was referring to him.
So that's a show, and it's a greater show than anything me and Tommy can do. So anyway, for Dave Sturchio, Chris Payne, buy your tickets right now.
I don't know what I just felt like this.
You don't even know what fucking signs you're throwing up.
Bro.
Could be a terrible gang sign. We don't know.
I can't remember what happened yesterday.
Yeah,
so.
it's been a couple weeks.
It's been a couple weeks.
It's been a couple weeks. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your week. Buy the tickets right now for No Thanksgiving, and we'll see you guys right here next week. I believe we have a guest. Nikos Rikos will be joining us in studio. It's good to catch up with Big Bill, baby.
Big Bill.
And we'll chat with him about his new resurgence.
I was your partner.
You threw up on me. The crowd liked it. So we'll give that to Tommy Wansaw. He's better at that.
Hey,
Oh, hey, Big Bill. Anyway, good night, everybody. Hey, Big Bill.